And you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians could care less about, like the scriptures say, living in pleasure and in prosperity in your own land. Y'all could care less about that. Y'all worried about how can I please and serve these white men around me? What can I do to get there at pleasure?
In Babylon.
In Babylon, right? What has Babylon ever done good to the nation of Israel? I'm still waiting for that understanding. Still waiting. And I know through the Spirit I'm never going to get it, but I understand why what's happening is happening. As the scripture says, but if they obey not, they shall perish by the sword. The so-called white man, right? Esau, Edom, according to the scriptures, that's their blessing. That's exactly who they are, and that's what they're doing in this land. Killing the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. That's what they're good at. That's what they were made for. So I don't expect anything else outside of them. That's why we repent through the Spirit and keep the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. In the faith, Yahweh Shem Yahshua. So now going back to verse 26, it says, from among my people are found wicked men. They lay wait as he that setteth snares. They set a trap, they catch men. As a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxen rich. They are waxen fat, they shine, yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless. Yet they prosper, and the right of the needy do they not judge. Shall I not visit for these things, saith Yahweh? Shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? A wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land. The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means. And my people love to hate it so. And what will ye do in the end thereof?
Salakim love to have it so.
Salakim kind. They love to have it so. And what will you do in the end thereof?
Oh, yeah.
So that shows you that the state of Israel today, like through the Spirit we said, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, y'all love and are complacent and are settled with how the world is today. Y'all don't understand what's wrong with it. Y'all might disagree with certain things here or there, but at the end of the day, y'all still love how this economy is. And in fact, y'all want to help the economy flourish, which is against you. But the scriptures say this is a foolish people. That's what the scriptures are going into. And like it said, my people love to have it so, and what will ye do in the end thereof? When everything comes to shit before your face and you see it, what are you going to do then? When you realize, damn, this ultimately truly was against me and what my true desires were. What are you going to do then? You're not going to be able to do anything in that day. And that's why the Most High is going to be laughing at that calamity. Because he's been trying to show you and reveal that to you this entire time through his prophets, through his sincere believers. He's been trying to warn you and show you this. But what are you doing? Oh, they just niggas. These are those of us who you shouldn't want to hang around or agree with or be like. Be like me, who like to see the white man above us. That's what they like to say, right? We like to serve this economy in Esau and be like Babylonia.
Y'all rebelling against the so-called white man.
Right.
Like we ain't supposed to.
Kind. Big kind. Big kind.
Okay, let's go to Jeremiah 44.
Kind.
Big kind.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 44, and I'm going to start at verse 1 and read through 29. The word that came to Jeremiah concerning all the Jews which dwell in the land of Egypt, which dwell at Migdol, and at Taphanes, and at Noph, and in the country of Pathros, saying, Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, Ye have seen all the evil that I have brought upon Jerusalem, and upon all the cities of Judah, and behold, this day they are a desolation, and no man dwelleth therein.
And now you see that, man? How come niggas miss this in the Bible, man? He said, you seen all the evils I brought upon Jerusalem and Judah, man.
Huh?
Like, nigga, don't y'all see the evils he's still bringing? Forgot
Still,
you can't, man.
Right.
You can't.
Still,
y'all can't, man. Y'all, it's been wiped away, man. Y'all, really, Esau did a real good job with witchcraft.
Kind.
He did a definitely good job with witchcraft, man. So our people don't even see that it's a nation doing this, man. It's one nation.
Huh.
It's not man. It's a nation. Listen, we know our own people come against us. It ain't shit. But we learned this through Esau, man.
That's right.
We learned this through Esau, through the Lord.
Huh.
Through the Lord, man. The Lord is chastising us through man. And what man? A nation of man.
That's right.
What did Esau say in the beginning of this lesson? I will slay my brother Jacob, man.
That's right.
I hate Jacob and I will slay him, man.
That's right.
Jacob and Esau is two nations, man.
Big.
Esau still has that same spirit.
Huh.
But you niggas is so fucking foolish, man.
Huh.
You niggas are foolish, man.
Huh.
And you niggas need to be put to death, man. Y'all really do, bro. Y'all really do, man. Because y'all don't understand. You don't have no remembrance of the sword now, man.
Huh.
Y'all don't. Y'all have no remembrance of the sword. And y'all just let the sword run right into your car, gun our people down, let the sword pull y'all over, gun y'all down, and y'all still turn around and say, man, all of them ain't bad. Nigga,
Right.
they all bad.
Right.
And if you run across an Edomite that look like an Edomite, and he understand this, he understand what we bringing out. It's not an Edomite.
Huh.
That's 8 times out of 10 not an Edomite.
Big time.
Okay, we're gonna give it 8.
Huh.
I'm gonna give it 8.
Give him
I'm gonna give it 8. That's 8 times out of 10 that might not be an Edomite, man.
Huh.
But some Edomites understand.
Mm-hmm.
Because why? He's putting the spirit on the Gentiles
That's right.
to see that we're Israel.
That's right.
Okay? Go ahead, bro.
Huh. And through spirit, I was just gonna say,
Mhm.
on the flip
Go ahead,
side, when you see a so-called Jake as a police officer, that's the Edomite through the spirit, because that's what he aspires to be like. You know, that's the Edomite. Big kind. Because I would let you know, I've seen some Jakes treat our own people worse than a so-called Edomite would.
And he need to be put to
He
death.
need to be put to death.
Because he don't understand the origin of police.
Kind. Not at all.
He don't.
But when I tell you, I've seen y'all, you Jays that aspire to be like Esau to the point where you're willing to become him. This is the whole reason why these scriptures exist. For you wicked ass niggas. That's why.
Like you said, I have seen wicked, my nation has seen wicked men. Roughly paraphrasing, man. And that's you coon ass niggas, man.
That's right.
That's you coon ass niggas,
Right.
man. You niggas that come up against us at camp, bro.
That's the whole reason why the Most High refuses to save all of Israel. That's why he chose the elect, because he knows the 2/3 niggas aren't worth saving. Like we
you
brought
Israelites going out there talking about some, oh, we out here trying to save Israel. Man, look, man, no, I'm not. The Lord already told me
Big time.
Israel done.
That's right.
So I'm just out there looking for the elect.
That's right.
That's it, bro.
That's
Go
right.
ahead, brother.
Big time.
It's like it.
No, you good. I'll just go ahead and continue. It says, because of their wickedness, which they have committed to provoke me to anger, and that they went to burn incense and to serve other gods whom they knew not, neither they, yea, nor their fathers. Howbeit, I sent unto you all my servants the prophets, rising early and sending them, saying, oh, do not this abominable thing that I hate.
And what we do out there, man? We out there telling you Negroes, don't do it.
God.
Don't do it. Don't eat crab, lobster, shrimp. Don't eat swine. Quit killing your brother.
God.
Quit following Esau. Let Esau be a devil. Don't be a devil with him.
God.
Don't pick up the gun. You don't need a gun, man. You don't need a gun. And you Negroes in the truth, ISUPK, going to the gun store, toting guns, bro. The spirit of the Lord is not on y'all.
That's
bro.
right.
It's not on y'all.
That's
Definitely not, bro. Because you know what? No matter what family and kids I got, bro, you will not see me with no motherfucking sword, bro.
That's right.
I don't need one, bro.
That's right.
Nigga, through the power of the Lord, nigga, I came in your face with a Timberland.
Big.
Nigga. need a sword, bro. I don't need one, bro. I don't.
We got hella spiritual power.
Big kind. That's what he promised us. Lord willing, niggas, I have it.
That's right.
Nigga. And that's what I believe in.
And you're right, it's the faith that provides that.
Big kind, bro.
We don't get that just out of our own free will. Like,
Big
you
kind.
niggas think that out of your own free will of getting a damn Glock or whatever you want to choose is where your strength and where your power is at. You're
Then
done.
they love to say, oh, well said, every man shall have a sword.
Yeah.
Nigga, what did Yahweh Shah tell his prophets in Matthew? Told them niggas,
Go without
don't go without nothing, nigga. Go without nothing. He even mentioned weapon. Look in the concordance, see what that word is, roughly paraphrasing. It's a weapon, bro. It's a weapon, bro. So he told his prophets not carry no weapon. Nigga, point blank period, when his prophets travel, bro, they got apprehended. They didn't fight.
No.
Why? Because they believed in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah will bring them back.
That's right.
And guess what? They're here today.
Big time.
They're here today, but this time, if they gotta be martyrs, he gonna bring them back, bro. Some of them don't gotta be martyrs, bro.
That's right.
Some of them is just gonna have the spiritual power off the rip, bro.
That's right.
But some of them gonna have to be martyrs like Paul and them was, bro.
It's true.
So you have to understand it through the spirit, bro. If you using the sword, you don't have trust in the Lord, bro. Point blank, period. You don't, bro.
And just for example, I can't remember exactly what it was through the spirit. We were talking earlier this week about how some of the stories in the Maccabees, there are brothers who literally had the same exact faith that the Most High would preserve them and deliver them. But what still had to happen? The Lord chastised them still, just for examples and witnesses of His testimony for these days, and for latter days. Doesn't mean that the Lord still wasn't with them. That's just what the Lord has set up through His Spirit, which is still wisdom. And it goes to show you that no matter what weapon or no matter what sword the enemy has against you, the Lord is still going to prevail at the end of the day.
Big time.
Because although they still died, what is still proceeding in the earth? This faith. The true gospel of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is still living on through this day. That's the whole purpose. The Most High is getting the glory no matter what. So that's why we know, that's how we believe that through faith, these spiritual powers that the scriptures explain and give us, through our sincerity and through the truth that the scriptures explain, we could be those same men to exhort and to reveal those powers in the earth as living witnesses, right? That's the whole point of the faith.
We have to be. If you look through the scriptures, what did the prophets do? They warned Israel before destruction.
Big time.
So we out here doing that, bro.
That's right.
So we have to be one of the prophets. We have to be, bro. We have to be. We out here warning Israel before the destruction, man.
Big time. God. And I'll continue, it reads, but they hearken not, nor incline their ear to turn from their wickedness, to burn no incense unto other gods. Wherefore my fury and my
sage, smoking,
big time, fact. That's all.
You Negro love. Oh, I got some sage.
Right.
I ride around with sage all day.
Right.
I put sage in my room. I don't want no evil spirit.
I ain't seen Jays light the sage and do the little Catholicism taps against their body like it's doing something.
Like that's gonna stop the Lord bringing a man with a fury on him, with the fury of the Lord on him, to blow down and bust you upside your motherfucking head, bro. Come on, man.
The only thing logically that sage can do is shut off the damn metal detector. Smoke detectors. That's all sage is gonna do. It's not changing nothing. And continuing reading, it says, wherefore my fury and my anger was poured forth, and was kindled in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, and they are wasted and desolate as at this day. Therefore, now thus saith Yahweh, the power of hosts, the power of Israel, wherefore commit ye this great evil against your souls, right? Against your souls. It says, to cut off from you man and woman, child and suckling, out of Judah, to leave you none to remain. And that ye provoke me unto wrath in the works of your hands, burning incense unto other gods in the land of Judah, and in the land of Egypt, whither ye be gone to dwell, that ye might cut yourselves off, and that ye might be accursed and a reproach among all the nations of the earth. Have you forgotten the wickedness of your fathers, and the wickedness of the kings of Judah, and the wickedness of their wives, and of your own wickedness?
He even brought the wives in it.
God. It shows you.
And the Lord ain't left nothing out.
God.
He ain't left nothing out.
God.
He ain't left nothing out.
He's been witnessing these atrocities, and therefore he's holding you accountable of every single one. It says, and the wickedness of your wives, which they have committed in the land of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, they are not humbled even unto this day. Neither have they feared, nor walked in my law, nor in my statutes, that I set before you and before your fathers. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, behold, I will set my face against you for evil, and to cut you off all Judah.
Yeah, nigga, he did that, and he's gonna do that again 10 times worse today, bro. That's why he said, y'all refuse to walk in my law, bro. Y'all refuse to, man.
Right.
Like, how can you Negroes sit up here and accept that you ain't got to follow none of the Lord's commandments and think you blessed? Right. I don't understand the logic of you niggas, man. You niggas sit up here and say, well, we ain't got to live by the law. Well, it's only 10 commandments. Well, nigga, first and foremost, those 10 commandments are important. And those 10 commandments are the reason we in this state today. We in this state because all 613.
Big time.
Nigga, it's not just 10, it's 613.
That's right.
So how can you niggas sit up here and say you blessed and you don't even live by what he wants you to live by, man? That don't make sense, man. How, man? How? Riddle me that, man.
Right. It's folly. It's folly in their logic. Like they would say.
That's why they say this people is foolish. Rebellious children, man.
That's right.
Children that follow their own heart and imagination. And that's what you niggas is doing. You're following your own imagination thinking,
that's right.
Oh, I'm blessed.
Too you blessed ain't to be stressed. That's their philosophy.
But you worried about your next month bills and rent. You worried about if your son gonna make it home in the streets. You worried about if your daughter out there prostituting, sleeping with 30 jakes. You worried about your next meal. You worried about if food stamps gonna come. You niggas still concerned about the next stimulus. Wait, brother.
And it said, and I would take the remnant of Judah that have set their faces to go into the land of Egypt to sojourn there, and they shall all be consumed and fall in the land of Egypt. They shall even be consumed by the sword and by famine. They shall die from the least even unto the greatest, by the sword and by the famine. And they shall be an execration and an astonishment and a curse and a reproach. For I will punish them that dwell in the land of Egypt, as I have punished Jerusalem, by the sword, by the famine, and by the pestilence. So that none of the remnant of Judah, which are gone into the land of Egypt to sojourn there, shall escape or remain, that they should return into the land of Judah, to the which they have a desire to return to dwell there. For none shall return but such as shall escape. Then all the men which knew that their wives had burned incense unto other gods, and all the women that stood by, a great multitude, even all the people that dwelt in the land of Egypt and Patros, answered Jeremiah, saying, As for the word that thou hast spoken unto us in the name of Yahweh, we will not hearken unto thee. God. We will not hearken unto thee. although all the stuff you done spoke against us,
And so, like, don't that sound like these Negroes on the plow?
huh?
Man, these niggas talking crazy. I'm not listening to these niggas.
Y'all don't
They
know
cussing.
that.
They sitting up here hating the white man. It just ain't right. I'm not listening to them niggas.
Huh.
But meanwhile, we coming straight from the scriptures.
That's right.
But you niggas is so concerned with how it's being brought out instead of listening to the message, man.
Big time.
That's the main concern with you niggas. You love smooth words and smooth sayings, man.
Right.
Just like him. Go ahead, brother.
There you go. I was about to basically say the same thing. That out of all the Most High, Pt.3, Jeremiah revealed to you wicked ass niggas, y'all still said, well, shit, we still not gonna do that. You know, that's basically what y'all saying. Shit. I mean, I listened, but I'm still gonna, not understand or not listen or not care about what
I'm
you
gonna
just told
follow
me.
the God I know.
Right. My God.
Right. Big
I'm gonna do what I want to do.
Big God.
Big God.
Big God.
So,
You
continuing,
want a chair, Jay?
it even says,
Chair.
Continue,
No,
it even
that's
says,
Wayne. There's one in the living room, Jake.
Continuing, it says, as for the word that thou hast spoken unto us in the name of Yahweh, we will not hearken unto thee, but we will certainly do whatsoever thing goeth forth out of our own mouth, to burn incense unto the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her, as we have done.
The Queen of Heaven is basically Babylon. Babylon worship the woman more than the man, bro.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
Worship the woman more than the man, man. The man don't get no, even though I have to realize, like, even though my father really wasn't there for me like that, bro, I still give him respect, bro. Even though he not in this truth, I still got some type of respect for him, and I still look at him as my father, bro. You know what I mean? My mother, yes, she's a good woman. She was beautiful, but she was misled in the scriptures.
Big time.
She was an apostle.
Big
I
time.
don't know how that happened.
Big time.
Oh, I do. It's in Babylon. God, Lord bless her soul. She's resting now. But yeah, man, like, bro, men, the fathers don't get credit in this world, man. Especially if you're there for your kids, man, or the best way you can, man. We understand we in captivity, man. So I don't have all the money to do for the kids that I have, bro. But I do for them, bro. I do what I can, bro. They ask me for something. If I give it, I give it right then and there if I got it. But if I don't, I tell them, give me next week. I do what I can, man. I'm in captivity, man. I'm not making what Esau making, 33 hours, 4,000. That's insane, man. The salary of these Edomites, man, you need to see it, man. That's why they got to pay, man.
Right.
Go ahead, brother. And you niggas sit up here and say, well, go to school. Man, please. Even if I do go to school and get an education, the Lord still can have me fucked up. So, who am I going to put my trust in? Y'all Bashim Yahweh or Esau school system? Go ahead, brother.
And through the spirit, you might see how America likes to set up their presidencies with having males as their president. But if you really pay attention, their entire understanding of how they got their liberty and freedom, the Statue of Liberty is not a man.
It's a woman.
It's a woman. So
and Queen Elizabeth still running everything.
So who do you think this true Queen of Heaven is talking about? Like I said, it's America. Babylon, the philosophy. That's what it's telling you.
Queendom.
Big.
This is not a kingdom.
Big.
This is a queendom.
That's right. And it says, and to pour out drink offerings unto her, as we have done, we and our fathers, our kings and our princes, in the cities of Judah, and in the streets of Jerusalem. For then had we plenty of victuals, and were well, and saw no evil. But since we left off to burn the incense to the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her, we have wanted all things, and have been consumed by the sword and by the famine. So, you niggas think that because you weren't able to serve the Queen of Heaven in your own land, that's the reason why you're being punished this way and being killed by the sword and with pestilence. That's how wicked you niggas are. Y'all would rather believe and understand the philosophies and the sideways doctrines of these false gods over why you're being punished, because you're not being able to serve them fully, other than the true original power that called you and named you Israel and gave you a land to serve him in. That's what shows you how backwards and wicked as hell you niggas are. Y'all saying the only reason you're being punished is because you can't serve the Queen of Heaven and the truly way you want to. That's what you're saying. It's wicked as hell. Very wicked as hell. And you guys would much rather give praise and honor to the Queen of Heaven for your heaven than the Most High, who really was responsible for giving you your heaven. That's crazy. It's foolishness. You niggas are stupid as fuck. Stupid as hell. You know, it's frustrating me through the spirit because I understand. Like, I see where you niggas are going off, but y'all are so bent on not trusting Yahweh Shai and not doing his will. You rather give the credit to any other person, any other being or false object or idol than to the Most High, your power. That's how silly and stupid and dumb as fuck y'all are. Y'all choose Jesus. Matter of fact, y'all choose Jesus over your true, holy, and righteous power, Yahweh Shai, who actually wants to do you good. Jesus ain't done shit for y'all. Y'all been calling Jesus for how long, and y'all still getting gunned down?
Jesus ain't did shit but keep oppressing you niggas. And keep you niggas thinking love.
Big time.
That's all Jesus ever did, man. Where was Jesus at when they sicked them dogs on you, Negro?
Right.
Where was Jesus at when they put them fire hose on you niggas?
Big time.
Where was Jesus at when they burning y'all churches down? Where was Jesus at when that Edomite ran that church in South Carolina?
Shooting.
Where was Jesus at? Y'all was worshiping that Jesus. Where was Jesus at, man? You niggas are sick, man. The whole head is sick. Whole head, bro.
And through the spirit, we haven't, the prophets of Yahweh Shai have not asked you of anything, no money, no food, no nothing, but for you to change your ways. That's the only thing we required of you, yet you hate us more than those who actually ask you for things that you think that you need in the world. That's
taking your money that you work hard and slave for. We never have a collection plate, man.
Big time.
All we want y'all to do is understand the scriptures, man.
That's right.
But I guess we wicked, cause we teaching you, cause we out here saying Esau is the devil.
Big time. And it says, then Jeremiah said unto all the people, to the men and to the women, and to all the people which had given him that answer, saying, the incense that ye burn in the cities of Judah and in the streets of Jerusalem, ye and your fathers, your kings and your princes, and the people of the land, did not Yahweh remember them, and came it not into his mind, so that Yahweh could no longer bear, because of the evil of your doings, and because of the abominations which ye have committed? Therefore is your land a desolation, and an astonishment, and a curse without an inhabitant, as at this day. Because ye have burned incense, and because ye have sinned against Yahweh, and have not obeyed the voice of Yahweh, nor walked in his law, nor in his statutes, nor in his testimonies. Therefore this evil has happened unto you, as at this day.
And at this day is spiritual, because the Bible is many-fold. You gotta look at it as today as well, bro.
Big time.
Nothing changed what Jeremiah is saying here, bro.
That's right.
We're still going through it today, man. That's how we know, man. Y'all niggas ain't spiritual to understand the scriptures, man.
Not at all.
Because if you understand the scriptures is many-fold. Why? Because the Lord recycles spirits, bro.
That's right.
It's many-fold, man.
That's right. It says, moreover, Jeremiah said unto all the people and to all the women, hear the word of Yahweh, all Judah that are in the land of Egypt. Thus saith Yahweh of hosts, the power of Israel, saying, Ye and your wives have both spoken with your mouths, and fulfilled with your hand, saying, We will surely perform our vows that we have vowed, to burn incense to the Queen of Heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her. You will surely accomplish your vows, and surely perform your vows. Therefore, hear ye the word of Yahweh, all Judah that dwell in the land of Egypt. Behold, I have sworn by my great name, saith Yahweh, that my name shall no more be named in the mouth of any man of Judah in all the land of Egypt, saying Yahweh, power liveth. Behold, I will watch over them for evil and not for good. And all the men of Judah that are in the land of Egypt shall be consumed by the sword and by the famine until there be an end of them. Yet a number that escape the sword shall return out of the land of Egypt into the land of Judah, and all the remnant of Judah that are gone into the land of Egypt to sojourn there shall know whose word shall stand, mine or theirs. And this shall be a sign unto you, saith Yahweh, that I will punish you in this place, that ye may know that my words shall surely stand against you for evil.
So, answer me this, man. Why is Jeremiah putting curses on Israel?
Big con.
Why is he praying to the Lord to send famine and the sword towards them, man? Why? It don't make sense, bro. If the Lord was love, and these prophets was love, why is Jeremiah cursing Israel?
Big con.
Why? You niggas don't know the scriptures.
That's right.
And we doing the same thing on the plow.
That's right.
Fuck you 2/3.
Big con.
I said it.
Big con.
I said it.
Big con.
And if Jake want to rebuttal because he want to save Esau, fuck him too. Yeah, he Israel, but he 2/3. Fuck him.
That's right.
He won't be what the Lord want him to be into the other side, bro.
That's right.
To the other side. We understand that.
That's right. And it's hella spiritual what Aki's bringing out, you know. Yes, you know, a lot of you so-called Israelites who are in the truth understand that all of the so-called Native Americans, blacks, Hispanics are the children of Israel. However, you don't understand how the Lord is not dealing with the entire nation. He's only dealing with his chosen, the elect, out of that nation to truly understand and receive his spirit. Everybody else is destined for a missile. Destined for the destruction of Babylon. Destined for the destruction of Egypt spiritually and Sodom and Gomorrah, Egypt. And Sodom and Gomorrah spiritually. In this land, that's what America is. Babylon the Great, the land of confusion. So you understand, everyone and everything in this land is destined for destruction. Besides those who the Lord has chosen and who he is dealing with his true and sincere spirit of understanding, wisdom, and knowledge. Everything else is folly. You will be destroyed and or put into captivity under the true servants of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. That's what this gospel is. That's what the purpose of the Most High is. So trust and believe that's gonna happen. And that, like I said, that's what y'all fail to understand. Right? It is not the prophet's fault. It's yours. The Most High is dealing with you according to your faults. So trust and believe that's still coming.
Okay, let's go to, let's see. Then go to Ezekiel. I was gonna bring out Lamentation 5, but I'm gonna bring out. Let's go to Ezekiel 6.
This is the book of
to the point.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 6 from the top. And the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face toward the mountains of Israel, and prophesy against them, and say, Ye mountains of Israel, hear the word of Yahweh power. Thus saith Yahweh power to the mountains, and to the hills, to the rivers, and to the valleys. Behold, I, even I, will bring a sword upon you and will destroy your high places.
Now he's talking about you big churches with these, with you big pastors with these big churches, you Israelites with you, that got these nice homes and sold your soul to Esau, and doing what you can to prosper and be like Esau and Babylon. Go ahead, brother.
When it says, and your altars shall be desolate, and your images shall be broken, and I will cast down your slain men before your idols, and I will lay the dead carcasses of the children of Israel before their idols, and I will scatter your bones round about your altars. God.
He ain't playing.
Nah, the same places y'all thought that was going to save you, you're going to die with. What the scriptures are saying.
Big time.
And it says, in all your dwelling places, the city shall be laid waste, and the high places shall be desolate, that your altars may be laid waste and made desolate, and your idols may be broken and cease, and your images may be cut down, and your works may be abolished. And the slain shall fall in the midst of you, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. Right? Now, what is that? That's not saying that literally you're going to have repented in that time. What it's saying is you're going to realize what I was doing was vanity. I still ended up dying, even though I thought what I knew was right and what I thought what I knew was true. That's what the scripture is saying. You're still going to die. That's what it's explaining. And it says, and it says, and the slain shall fall in the midst of you, and ye shall know that I am Yahweh. Yet will I leave a remnant, that ye may have some that shall escape the sword among the nations, when ye shall be scattered through the countries. And they that escape of you shall remember me among the nations, whether they shall be carried captives. Because I am broken with their whorish heart, which hath departed from me, and with their eyes, which go a-whoring after their idols. And they shall loathe themselves for the evils which they have committed and all their abominations. And they shall know that I am Yahweh, and that I have not said in vain that I would do this evil unto them. Thus saith Yahweh power, smite with thine hand, and stamp with thy foot, and say, Alas, for all the evil abominations of the house of Israel, for they shall fall by the sword, by the famine, and by the pestilence. So through the Spirit, all the scriptures that we brought forth thus far, they have not been said in vain, nor the realization that the Most High said, after you realize that was not spoken in vain, he says he's going to bring more punishments and sword and famine and death upon you that have not been spoken in vain as well. So where throughout the Bible do you see where you're getting away scot-free for your sins? Where do you see that? Where do you see that the Lord is not holding you accountable for the works that you're doing now and for the works that have already been done? Where do you see that?
Yeah, nigga, they blessed.
Right.
In the name of Jesus.
God. They escaped it all. It didn't matter before Jesus. That's folly as hell. It's folly as hell. If that was the case, how come Jesus couldn't escape his sins?
Big kind.
But that's too deep for that.
Yeah, that's too deep.
That's too deep for that.
That's too deep.
God.
That's too deep. That's too deep.
Big kind. So I'm going to keep reading. It says, Thus saith Yahweh power, smite with thine hand, and stamp with thy foot, and say, Alas, for all the evil abominations of the house of Israel, for they shall fall by the sword, by the famine, and by the pestilence.
And you see, you see, the Lord keeps stressing the sword. He keeps stressing the sword, man.
Right.
Y'all gonna die by Esau and these weapons.
That's right.
Point blank period, man. Y'all are gonna die by them. And if you escape the sword, you're gonna die by pestilence.
That's right.
If you escape pestilence, you're gonna die by famine.
That's right.
Point blank period, bro. And if you escape famine, you're gonna be dying by a mess.
Big kind. Big kind.
Those are the options you got, man.
That's right.
And ultimately, it's the sword, bro.
Big kind. That's just big
kind, bro. It's all orchestrated through Esau, through Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
These other nations is gonna bring the sword, man. Ultimately, Esau, man.
That's right.
Y'all, man, listen, man. Esau's about to come through with this gun, man. He's been blessed with it. He know how to break that bitch down and put it together within 30 seconds.
And 30 seconds.
Kind. That's a fact, bro. Jake can't do that.
No.
Jake wasn't blessed with that. He can't do it. You wasn't blessed with the sword, Jake.
That's right.
So quit trying. But hey, you street niggas, go ahead, man. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. I want to see in that day. And you niggas love to say, nigga, if I die, I don't give a fuck to somebody with me. Jake, you still died.
Kind.
You still died, Jake.
What glory
I want
is
to
that?
be kind.
What glory
Kind.
is that?
Kind. What glory do you get? What rep do you get from that? Because you niggas love reputation. You niggas love your name.
Big kind.
You love your name more than Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
That's right.
And that's a big problem, man.
That's right.
That's why you niggas gotta be put to death.
That's right.
It's like you.
Kind. Says, he that is far off shall die of the pestilence, and he that is near shall fall by the sword, and he that remaineth and is besieged shall die by the famine. Thus will I accomplish my fury upon them. Then shall you know that I am Yahweh, when their slain men shall be among their idols round about their altars, upon every high hill, and all the tops of the mountains, and under every green tree, and under every thick oak, the place where they did offer sweet savor to all their idols. So will I stretch out my hand upon them, and make the land desolate, more desolate than the wilderness toward the block, and all their habitations, and they shall know that I am Yahweh. So what is that basically explaining? The Most High is deeply exhorting the fact that he is gonna kill you niggas.
Big kind.
And he won't have his pleasure until it has been accomplished. Right? That's what he said. Until it's done, until he has seen it done, he's not going to be pleased. So what makes you think, once again, that you're escaping the judgments? What makes you think that these prophecies still aren't applying to this day? Because niggas are still dying. The so-called Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians are still being oppressed and still being killed by the sword. And best believe, like I said, like the scriptures have said, you might think you escaped the sword. Okay, cool. Pestilence is still coming. Okay, you think you escaped pestilence? Okay, famine is coming. And if that don't take you out, the Most High is still going to have pleasure in making sure that you die. How? Through them thermonuclear missiles that the Most High has set up to go off. Big kind.
Big kind.
It's
yeah.
big kind.
Like that movie, what was that movie? Damn, what movie was that? When they put them in that thing and they just burn up, what was that?
Oh,
damn, what movie was that? We just seen it on Netflix.
Kind. I didn't even think of it.
Oh shit. Oh, fuck.
Well, the crazy way thinking about that is it's in the movie.
God.
Esau is letting you know this now.
Esau had a container to where they put the kids in there and it's just firm and heat, just blue fire.
Oh, kind.
What was that?
Big kind. Yeah, this happened.
Bro.
Oh, what happened to Monday?
What happened to Monday? Kind.
Big kind.
Bro, they put them in a container thing, bro. It is just blue heat.
Kind.
Nigga, they turned into ashes.
Big kind. Immediately. Within 2 to 5 seconds,
Big
it was
kind.
gone.
That's how the Lord is going to do nation of Israel, bro.
That's right.
And some of you Edomite. Not all of y'all, because y'all got to go into slavery and repopulate yourself.
Big kind.
Y'all got to.
Big kind.
I got to.
It's a must.
Let's go to Lamentations 4, 8 through 22.
Kind. This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, verse 8 through 22. Their visage is blacker than a coal. They are not known in the streets. Their skin cleaveth to their bones. It is withered. It is become like a stick. They that be slain with the sword are better than they that be slain with hunger. For these pine away, stricken through the want of stricken through for want of the fruits of the field.
And you see that, man? The Lord said it's better to be killed by the sword than to die by hunger, bro. By famine, bro.
That's right.
Bro, that famine, your body is eating itself, bro. Like, it... You niggas, man, got a rude awakening coming, man.
Big time.
And this is coming to the nation of Israel, man.
That's right.
And niggas is just still living it up.
Right.
Still living it up, man. Going to the clubs, not realizing how serious the times we in, bro.
That's right.
And he said his vision is blacker than coal. They are not known in the streets, man. And that vision that's blacker than coal, that's famine, bro.
That's right.
His skin was turning black, bro. It's cold, bro, because of the famine, bro. It wasn't eating.
That's right.
And Israelites ain't known in the streets. You can look at that twofold spiritual, bro. We're not known in the streets. We're not known as Israelites, bro. We're known as niggas, bro.
That's right.
Niggas, Afro-American, porch monkeys, all type of shit, bro.
Spicks, wetbacks, all types of shit. But like you're saying, we have no representation of our own nation. Like we was watching another movie through the spirit, and out of all the nations for the summit, the world summit, Israel was not named. Israel was not known. Had no representation. And
that's the
assembly.
The assembly, bro.
Big time.
And when all the nations get together, you see every nation, you see all 17 nations but who? The 18th. You don't see the 18th nation, bro. Well, Esau got about 20 flags up there.
Right.
So, you know, he done made some nations he done made his own, some of them his own nations, bro. But you don't see Israel out there, bro. You see Ham and them. You see all Cush and them. You see Turkey and all them, bro. You see the Moabites and all them, bro. Ammonite. You don't see Israel. What is Psalms 83? Let's cut them off from being a nation, bro.
Big time.
And that's what they did, bro.
They even through the movies, they made Wakanda a part of the nation, but not Israel. They even made Wakanda a part of the National Assembly, but not Israel.
And they giving that Jake. He could be a Jake. They killed him.
Right.
So I don't know. But if they killed him like that, he had to be Israelite. Had to be. So they giving him praise when he only made a Negro superhero movie.
Right.
Now they talking about a hero that died too young. Too early. Nigga, you niggas are stupid, man.
Right.
And the Lord need to kill y'all with the sword.
Big time.
Definitely do. Go ahead, brother.
It says, the hands of the pitiful woman have sodden their own children.
You go into that word sodden, that mean they cooked them. That mean they cooked them. You women are going to be cooking your children, man.
That's right.
It's going to happen, man. This is the word of the Lord, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, brother.
The hands of the pitiful woman have sodden their own children. They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people. So that's what y'all ate in the day of famine, in the day of destruction. That was your food. That was your meat. It says, Yahweh hath accomplished his fury. He hath poured out his fierce anger, and hath kindled a fire in Zion, and it hath devoured the foundations thereof. The kings of the earth and all the inhabitants of the world would not have believed that the adversary and the enemy should have entered into the gates of Jerusalem. For the sins of her prophets and the iniquities of her priests that have shed the blood of the just in the midst of her, they have wandered as blind men in the streets. They have polluted themselves with blood so that men could not touch their garments. They cried unto them, Depart ye, it is unclean. Depart, depart, touch not. When they fled away and wandered, they said among the heathen, They shall no more sojourn there. The anger of Yahweh had divided them. He will no more regard them. They respect not the persons of the priests. They favor not the elders. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. And our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come.
And he's about to explain what nation he talking about that's doing Israel like this. Keep going, bro.
Our persecutors are swifter than the eagles of the heaven. They pursued us upon the mountains. They laid wait for us in the wilderness. The breath of our nostrils, the anointed of Yahweh, was taken in their pits, of whom we said, under his shadow we shall live among the heathen. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
O daughter of who?
O daughter of Edom.
Esau is doing all this, man. Esau is ultimately doing all this, man. Edom is you so-called white people today,
That's right.
bro.
That's right.
That's who that is, man. Y'all hunt our steps, bro. Y'all go in these hoods looking for niggas that's up to no good. Y'all waiting for a nigga to go in the wrong Edomite neighborhood. Y'all, this is what y'all do, man.
That's right.
The Lord got y'all down to a T.
Big time. And proof of that, it says that dwelleth in the land of Uz, right? What is the land of Uz? If you can even do your own personal research and look it up, it's a deserted damn mountain range. And so when you piece that together with what a damn caveman is, and when you piece that together with like the scriptures say through the Spirit, our persecutors are swifter than an eagle. What is the national symbol of America? Right? The national symbol is a damn bald eagle, right? Which is twofold, right? It will show you how fast the Lord was able to damn punish you niggas, but at the same time it shows you what type of spirit these damn wicked ass what the spirit, the wicked ass nation that conquered us came in, which was the eagle. They even claimed that as their symbol. Yeah, we did it. We passed as the damn eagle.
Right.
That's their symbol.
Right.
They proved this and they're proud of it. That's why they hate when you burn their flag, because that's exactly what it represents. What they did. All right. That's what they hate. So it says, "Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken, and shalt make thyself naked. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins."
So that precept is going all the way back to Genesis 27 when we started, when he said he hated Jacob and he will slay Jacob, thy brother.
That's right.
He discovered what y'all niggas been doing, man. What you Edomites been doing, man. And he's gonna repay y'all, man.
That's right.
He's gonna repay y'all, man.
That's right.
The Lord ain't forgot about shit, man. We know y'all the sword, and we know y'all pursuing us, but the majority of our people is so damn stupid, they love the sword, man.
That's right.
They love it, man. But a lot of you Negro lights that's in this, that what the truth y'all think y'all in, because a lot of these camps not in full truth, especially getting a weapon, bro, or getting a gun. Not in truth, man. We're going to explain that. Let's go to 1 Samuel 17. 1 Samuel 17 and 45.
This is the book of 1 Samuel, chapter 17,
50.
verse 45 through 50. Then said David to the Philistine, "Thou comest to me with a sword, and with a spear, and with a shield. But I come to thee in the name of Yahweh of hosts,
Keep going.
the power of the armies of Israel, whom thou hast defied. This day will Yahweh deliver thee into mine hand, and I will smite thee, and take thine head from thee, and I will give the carcasses of the host of the Philistines this day unto the fowls of the air, and to the wild beasts of the earth, that all the earth may know that there is a power in Israel. And all this assembly shall know that Yahweh saveth not with sword and spear. For Yahweh, for the battle is Yahweh's, and he will give you into our hands. And it came to pass, when the Philistine arose and came and drew nigh to meet David, that David hasted and ran toward the army to meet the Philistine. And David put his hand in his bag, and took thence a stone, and slang it, and smote the Philistine in his forehead, that the stone sunk into his forehead, and he fell upon his face to the earth. So David prevailed over the Philistine with a sling and with a stone, and smote the Philistine and slew him. But there was no sword in the hand of David.
There was no sword in the hand of David, man.
Big time.
So why you niggas going to go get guns, man? Why, man? King David smite the Philistine with a fucking stone, man. He didn't use no sword, no gun, no nothing, bro.
That's right.
So that shows you, man, men of the Lord is not gonna need shit, bro. I told you, they carry your forehead in with a tumbling boot, man.
Big time.
It's a fact, man. The Lord can make that happen, man. The Lord can actually make that happen, man.
That's right.
Like, bro, niggas don't need no gun, bro. I know I don't need one. I know I don't need one,
Big
bro.
time.
I don't need one at all, bro.
Big time.
Whatever the Lord has designed for me is destined, bro.
That's right.
Can't no weapon stop it.
That's right.
And I'm damn sure not using no sword what Esau was blessed with.
Big time.
Y'all have to understand, man, this devil, it's not a man, he's a devil. He's a human hyena.
That's right.
They're blessed with this sword, man. They're blessed with it, bro. And they're going to use it through Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah to get us, man. Okay?
That's right.
And the prophets today understand that he's using the sword to kill us, bro.
That's right.
But you Negroes and Hispanics and Native Indians don't understand it, bro. Y'all still choose to love, man. Bring out that Isaiah.
I was about to say that too. Big time. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, verse 11 through 12. But ye are they that forsake Yahweh, that forget my holy mountain, that prepare a table for that truth, and that furnish the drink offering unto that number. Therefore will I number you to the sword, and ye shall all bow down to the slaughter. Because when I called, ye did not answer. When I spake, ye did not hear, but did evil before mine eyes, and did choose that wherein I delighted not. Alright? So what is the Most High saying? He's saying because, ultimately, the Most High has seen how you niggas are just still going to continue to do what you think is right. The Lord says, therefore have I numbered you, right? Which means he knows exactly who he's talking about. He says, I numbered you to the sword and to the slaughter. So trust and believe that you will die for those works and for those actions. And in the day when the Most High counts his chosen, know that you will be numbered for the sword to receive that death and destruction. You're not being saved from it because that's what you chose. The Most High gave you the desires of your hearts and of your will, which is not to serve him, and you reap that harvest from those thoughts. Basically, ultimately. That's what the Most High has set up. And that's why he has his prophets out here still letting you guys know through the Spirit. Yes, you did choose that, and the Most High gave you up unto those desires and to those wills. However, his promise still stands, that he will choose those who decide to do his will, keep his law, statutes, and commandments, and follow his Spirit to everlasting life, and that's exactly what they will receive. He didn't speak that in vain. Anything you want to say on that?
That's it, brother.
Big con.
Alright. Guess with that, we're going to end it, man. Hope that was edifying for y'all. Call all Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'Shem, Kakadash, Wa, Dabba, Death to America.